right, 11 life paths. 11 life paths. Let's talk about jobs today, okay? Let's talk about jobs. Let's talk about exchanging your time and your energy for money, for paper, for fake paper that they print. Let's talk about that. Now, I don't know a single 11 life path that I recall at the moment that wants to have a job in the future. I don't know even one. And let me tell you guys something. If you go to the average Joe Schmo, average worker, right? No judgment against, I have nothing against you if you're working a job. Love you. Amazing for you. You know, that's what you love, you're doing it. But if you talk to most people that are working jobs, they're like, oh yeah, no, I just want to work my job. I love my job, or whatever they say, right? Speak to an 11 life path. Tell them, ask them, like, how long do you plan on working a job? Ask them if you know any 11s. They'll tell you, hell no! I ain't working a job for too long. I'm not going to work a job for too long. I don't want to. I'm drained. I need to make impact. I need to do something big. Huge ambitions. 11 life paths. Huge. Even the 11 life paths that have been through so much. The majority of us have. Huge ambitions. And now I'm going to tell you later in the video. We're going to talk about how working a job is like you're signing a contract in which you're giving a part of yourself away. I'm just going to be honest. I've worked jobs. I know what I'm talking. I have nothing against people working jobs. I want to make something clear. I have nothing against you working a job, but do you have a plan to escape? Do you have an actual plan? Do you have an actual plan where you're like, okay, I'm going to get out. I'm going to leave. Because you see the vast majority of people. Guys, I'm so hyper right now about this. And the reason being said is because, like, guys, I see so many people caught in this trap. And, you know, it saddens me because you guys are my 11 family. We're like 11 tribe. Comment down, 11 tribe. If you guys know what I'm genuinely feeling, you boost my algorithm, you know. Send this out so more of us can see this. 11 army. We need to send this to the world. All my 11s need to know this message. There are 11s that are going through suicidal thoughts. There's 11s that are about to give up. There's 11s that are too caught in their emotions. There are single mother 11s, abuse 11s. There's 11s that have been through such tragic cases of abuse. These messages need to go to the 11s. We've had it tough. We have a story. We have an actual. Your story is there to fuel you. It's a fuel. I just don't believe that every single thing is love. No. This is what the gurus teach you. This is what, like, the fake gurus teach you. Like, everything is love. And I'm not saying that, again, no judgment to these people. Because I was there. I was learning. I'm not going to say any names. I was there. I see what they were doing. But this world that we live in is a yin and yang world. It's a yin and yang. Where there is light, there will be dark. There will be dark. This light only exists right now because it's dark. Without this darkness, this light would not exist. This is basic spiritual laws one-on-one right now that I'm teaching you guys, that I'm telling you guys. So what I'm telling you is that the job is a dark side. It is. It really is. For 11s, especially, majority of 11s. And I'm not saying everyone. Remember, I'm not saying for some people, it's the job. It's the job. For some people, they love their job, they want to be. Not for 11s. For the vast majority of 11s, not their thing. It's not what they want to do. It's not what they are looking forward to. Like, they're not going to sleep at night and be like, I can't wait to wake up in the morning and go to work. Hee-haw! No, 11s are not doing that. 11s are not doing that. 11s are actually thinking, how can I escape exchanging my time and energy for a piece of paper to gain freedom, to go within, because again, money is a form of energy. Repeat with me in your mind. Money, because if you repeat, you'll know it's going to get in your subconscious. Money is a form of energy. And the way the jobs are situated right now, because we live in Kali Yuga, we live in a dark cycle that we're going through right now. Most people cannot work. Most people can't clock in. Most people don't. You know what the thing with a lot of these jobs is too, right? Like, oh, why are you 5 minutes late? Why are you 10 minutes late? Why are you 20 minutes late? Bro, I was just getting coffee. Like, chill. Most 11s can't even put up with that type of stuff. They can't put up with that behavior. I'm telling you right now. Most 11s cannot put up with that behavior. So, you can go watch my recent video. It's probably going to be on here before this one where I say just start. Just start. Just start something. Start any side business. Guys, like I'm telling you, the potential that you have as a master number is so immensely great. It's so beautiful that I personally do not want to squander it. Now, when you're in a job, you're basically signing a contract. There's a reason why they put an X over there. Sign these papers, even on your mortgage. You know where the word mortgage comes from? This is for a whole different video. The word mortgage comes from death, mortgage, death, pledge, Latin. That's how they get us in these Western societies. That's how they get us. They lure us into like, look, you'll get a fancy home. Look at that. Look, you worked 5-6 years. You have $80,000. Don't waste it. Here, give it to us. Trust us. Give it to us. Hand it out. Hand it out like a good little boy. Now you're enslaved. Go to work. So long, John. That's what's going on. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They're telling you, bro, don't tell me you're going off right now. Like, I'm having such... You're not going off on me right now. No, you're not. Good boy. That's what they're exactly doing right now. They're luring people. There's literally people that have signed mortgages for like $400,000, $500,000, and if you're living in a city like where I am, Toronto. And by the way, guys, tell me what city you're in. Tell me what city you're from. I'm in Toronto. Average home price here for a little freaking shed is like $1 million. A shed, like just to live in a shed. $1 million, CAD, Canadian, to live in a shed. And I'm sure it's like that in Los Angeles, places in California, obviously, like San Fran, New York, freaking like Atlanta, Vancouver, places like that. That's how they get you. And you know what they get you to do? They put you on a mortgage, and then they're like, good little Johnny, good little Sally, go to work now. And people are having like nightmares Sunday night nightmares. Oh, I've got to wake up on Monday. Oh, I've got to wake up. The tax man is coming on my door. And they're like screaming out at night. It's so crazy. It's so crazy, society that we've come in. My whole point being said is most 11s cannot work a job. But if you can't work a job, just saw 144 confirmation. If you can't work a job, 1044, zeros don't count, by the way, in numerology. So when you see 1044, it's 144 that you're seeing. I'm too honest, man. I'm a little too honest with you guys. Like, I could be here stroking people's egos, making y'all feel very good, and be like, 11 life paths, anything. I could just talk so much shit. But I just decided to keep it real, because, like, in the end of the day, I want you guys to escape this matrix that we're in, which is heavily surrounded by monetary energy, right? Energy. Bank. Where does the word bank come from? When you look at the river, there's a bank in the river, right? There's a current that's flowing. It's like these guys know what they're doing. They're just hoping you don't find out. They're just hoping you don't know. They're just hoping you're falling asleep. Your little Johnny. Here's your pacifier, Johnny. Go to sleep. But you know very well. You and I, we can rarely work jobs. So I think one of the best things we can do is try to start a business. There's nothing wrong with working a job if it's for a certain time period. Nothing wrong with that. I'm telling you, if you have a goal, look, nothing wrong. I'm not advocating for you to quit your job. That's the number one. But don't go in, give in your freaking letter and be like, oh, there's this YouTuber and he's told me to quit. No, I'm not telling you to quit your job. What I'm saying is to have a strategy, to have a plan of exit. You gotta, even if it's like working and then like investing your money in some sort of cryptos that you believe in, or and the market is very low, like right now, it's like probably one of the best times to buy. But like, you put some of your money over there, and then you do your research, you do your work, you read the right white papers, you look into people that have a track record, you do your due diligence, you do your research on these topics, and then you invest. I'm not a financial advisor, by the way, but I'm just saying what I do. This is what I do, right? You invest, make that surplus money, put it into some ETF, so you have at least money to wiggle around. And if shit hits the fan, you can tell your boss. Shouldn't have used that word. Never call anyone your boss. The person that you work with. That's what type of energy we're coming with. The person that you work with, not for, with. Like, okay, bye-bye now, Sally. Okay. And this is some very real talk. It's not easy for us to hold jobs. That being said, never give up on your dream. Never give up on what you want to do. If you want to start, just get started. Have yourself a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are. 11 life paths.